now here with smoke. 3-time champion Tony Stewart. Tony finished 9th in points last year. What's your outlook going into 2013 in the Daytona 500?
Well,
what is your outlook there, Smoke? How was the off season, by the way? There's your answer to your question. You want to see the radar?
We're looking at the weather here.
You going racing?
It doesn't look like it.
I don't think Volusia's happening, brother. But we can try. You know?
No. Has anybody said anything different than they're coming here to try to win the Daytona 500?
No, they're trying to win, of course.
Somebody said something different?
No, I want the expectations for all of 2013. Last year you were a chase driver.
Has anybody said that they weren't trying to make the chase and win races and win a championship?
Some of the smaller teams, they're being more realistic.
Okay.
Tony's trying to win a championship this year, right? A lot of changes to it, Haas,
same as the last 15 years.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to win races.
What's the difference? Sometimes you're the champion in 2011, 2012, you're back in the chase.
Well, it wasn't because I wasn't trying.
Right? What is the difference between being a chase, just, in the chase with wins and being that chase champion?
He's a new guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
He may not make it to sport.
Nah, he will. He's a good kid.
No, the hard thing is the biggest thing that makes a difference, like what you just mentioned, is technology and changes and personnel changes. And this year was a perfect example. We have a whole different package with a whole new race car. I mean, looking year to year, there's a lot of things that are different than other pro sports where, you're changing players on a team, but it's the actual technology of these teams changes weekly. So it is hard to. That's why I keep telling people don't realize how hard and how impressive what Jimmy Johnson did for 5 years. How big a deal that was, and everybody's like, "Well, we got tired of seeing him win." Well, yeah, I got tired of getting beat by him.
He got more tired than you did. Guess what?
But I respected what had gone on there in a 5-year period. So. That part was cool. But it's hard. It is very, very hard. It's hard to know what to expect. I mean, it's hard, especially with a new car like this. Nobody knows what to expect. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't even know what it's going to feel like in practice yet till we get out in a group. So it's a lot of question marks on a lot of people's minds on what to really expect and to where to set your goals when you have a whole new race car that you haven't really ran much.
We've heard a lot of guys say that here at Daytona in the test that they kind of noticed it was more about handling, kind of like it was back to the old pavement, like a July race here almost. That's the race you've been really successful in. Can this be the first 500 win for you that you think this time around?
Well, I mean, we've had 2 or 3 solid opportunities to win that we've let get away. So it's definitely possible. It's just being in the right position at the right time, and we hope it is a handling race. I mean, the more it becomes a handling race, the more you separate the good cars from the bad cars.
Correct.
The last couple of years, the worst car or worst team in the field had just as good a shot at winning the race as the best car in the field. Right. So the more you can bring handling into it and the teams into it and the drivers into it, the better it is to give you an opportunity.